Web3.tv.
Pump.Fun raises $500 million in just 12 minutes.
And new research is casting doubt on one of AI's biggest selling points, efficiency. We also take a look at what's driving Bitcoin prices to all-time highs, now trading above $120,000.
What does this all mean for you? We're here to break it down.
I'm Lisa Amnegard.
And I'm Adele, and you're watching Crypto TV. Pump.Fun, the Solana-based meme coin launchpad, just raised a whopping $500 million in a public token sale, all in just 12 minutes, giving its native Pump token a $4 billion valuation. Investors snapped up 125 billion tokens at $0.004 each, with sale proceeds coming from exchanges like Bybit, Kraken, Gate, KuCoin, and directly on Pump.Fun. Analysts are pointing out that the token already trades at a 40% premium pre-launch, and future structures show that investors are bracing for upcoming volatility. Pump.Fun positioned itself as the decentralized meme coin factory, with a vision to build a social platform that rewards creators, encouraged by massive early adoption and a community-driven launch model. But the critics warn the $4 billion valuation may be built on hype, not sustainable metrics, with questions around bot activity, team token allocation, and the potential for rug pulls plaguing over 98% of tokens created on the platform.
Tech giants like Microsoft and Google say AI now writes nearly half their code, but a new study is challenging whether it's making developers more productive. A report from AI research firm Meter found that experienced engineers were 19% slower when using tools such as Cursor to complete real-world coding tasks. The slowdown was mainly because they spent time correcting inaccurate AI-generated code. Now, this challenges one of Wall Street's core narratives, that AI will supercharge efficiency and drive enterprise productivity. It even surprised the engineers themselves. After finishing their tasks, many believed they'd save time, when in reality, they didn't. Now, earlier studies have shown increased productivity for junior developers, especially on routine and repetitive work. So yes, AI can help less experienced engineers ramp up, but this study shows it may also increase reliance on senior talent. They still need to review, debug, and finalize code, which could explain why companies like Meta are reportedly offering $100 million compensation packages to top-tier engineers, as this type of talent is now in huge demand. Meanwhile, AI adoption is slowing. Ramp, a company which tracks enterprise software spending, says paid usage of AI tools has stalled at around 40%, with a slight pullback in tech and finance, two sectors that led early adoption. It may be a sign that the hype is hitting a reality check. At some point, AI investment has to deliver returns, and companies may start asking themselves whether AI is actually increasing efficiency and giving them the return they expected. So while AI adoption is here, the payoff is starting to look more uneven than previously thought. What do you think, Adele? Is AI making us more efficient?
Well, it's a good question, because on the one hand, you've got AI tools that we use every day for everyday tasks, which are very helpful. But on the other hand, it's actually killing critical thinking, because you're not using your brain power anymore. You're using a machine's brain power to do it for you. So it's two-sided for me, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really think this is a huge dig to tech companies that have been promising more efficiency. I just don't think people realize that it takes time to reprompt these AI chatbots, and people don't consider that time. I want to talk to you more about Bitcoin. Bitcoin reached new all-time highs, surpassing $120,000. So what's your immediate reaction to this?
Well, my immediate reaction is actually it's a celebration for the crypto community. I think we should all take this win, because if you zoom out, Bitcoin started at a very low price at $10 from when I remember it, and now we're at 120. So this is a massive win for us.
And what do you think is fueling this rally this time around?
A couple of things there. So we've got ETF, spot ETF, retail investors putting in their money from a retail perspective. We've got institutional investments from BlackRock, the likes of JP Morgan and big banks. And then we've got governments as well putting in, well, Trump especially being a very forward thinker and adopter of Bitcoin and his own meme. So all these things, in my opinion, are fueling this massive rally, but I do expect a correction to come through.
Let's see what happens. But if you look at the outlook for Bitcoin and the larger crypto market, what do you predict?
In terms of prediction, I think it might hit 250K by the end of this year. But that's just my prediction. Don't hold me to it.
We'll have to see what happens.
We'll have to see.
That's all that we had for you today. My name is Lisa Amnegard.
I'm Adel, and you're watching Crypto TV.
Web3.tv